Now the sun's peeking out. Like some happy cows there. Eating some nice hay in the morning. We can hardly even see the mountains right now. It's snowing. But we're looking forward to some exercise. Need to burn up all those cookies. We're just north of Genoa, Nevada, one of the oldest, I think it is the oldest community in the state. It's the first place that was settled in Nevada. We're coming into Genoa. Now they have Heritage Days down this way next month. I believe it's towards the end of April. Very nice community. I think if I had a lot more money, I might consider living here. But I like living in Hawthorne too. You can just grow anything over here. Remember all the apple trees and the gardens?
Beautiful.
It's like a little gardener's paradise in here. It's right up against the Sierra, but it's kind of a moderated climate, and they've got water, and you can just tell by what things are growing in people's yards that it has a more moderate climate. It's not like a desert climate, and it's not a high mountain climate, so you can grow all the roses and grapes and all kinds of, you could have a beautiful vegetable garden here. Very nice location. I think even if I played the lottery and I won the lottery, I probably still couldn't afford to live here. I mean, it's, you know, maybe a shack, or you could afford a shack, but you can see how nice it is. I'm not making fun of Genoa. It's the location. It's a very desirable area. It's one of the nicest places. Almost some of my subscribers, they said it actually reminds them of New England in the fall. Yeah, they said with the leaves changing colors and all the apples and everything, they thought, wow, this kind of looks like New England more than Nevada. Here's the museum that we went to. There's the Mormon Station Historical Park. That's where we used to keep the horses and mules. Here's the downtown. This is a fun day trip, everybody. If you're in the Reno area, it's a fun day trip. Go on a date, come down here, do a little shopping with your gal, and have something to eat, and do some shopping and walking around, seeing some history, and there's places to hike around here. Here's Nevada's oldest saloon right here. Right there, it's the oldest saloon. Yep. That's kind of the outskirts of town. We're already heading out of it. We just saw so many deer. Even on that lawn right there, we saw deer. Remember that?
Oh, they were everywhere.
They were all getting the apples. They came up off the mountains to get all the apples. We'll have to do some gleaning up here next fall and make some cobbler and make a whole bunch of
apple stuff.
Yeah, apple juice and freeze it. That's it. Apples are expensive nowadays.
Everything.
I'm all about gleaning. It's a good thing to not waste good, wholesome fruit and food. This is not that far away. I wish I got it on film. What was that? A couple of weeks ago, there was a calf that was running around on the highway. Remember that?
Yeah, we didn't get it on film because it was dark.
Yeah, it was getting dark. There was a calf, and the mama was all upset, and the whole herd was all upset. And then remember, I tried to slow that one vehicle down. They almost hit him. And then the rancher came out. I think it was a neighbor. And he kind of helped me. We got him, the calf, back in the gate and everything. So that was my good deed for the day.
Yeah. I'm
glad they didn't hit that little calf. But you can see there's quite a few cattle around here. And it's a time of year when they have calves that are still nursing. They're with their mamas. Now the sun's already peeking out. I want to describe Genoa, Nevada. Maybe it sounds strange. It kind of reminds me of Sausalito, California, because it's touristy, it's really quaint, it's scenic, it's unusual. It's like prime real estate. The only thing it doesn't have the ocean. It doesn't have the bay right there, but it has the Sierra right there. So it kind of reminds me of being a really exclusive, beautiful place. That's why it's so desirable. People want to live there. So the real estate prices are high and so forth, but at my stage in life, I like having a smaller place. I've downsized, and my property taxes are more affordable, so I kind of think about that more. If I had even if I owned a big home like that, just to pay the taxes, I'd probably have to be working full time or something, or having more investments or something. You know what I mean? I mean, so some of those places can be really high. Did you know in some of the exclusive areas of some of the cities in San Francisco, for instance, on the coast, that some of those homes in San Francisco, they pay $92,000 in taxes every year. I couldn't imagine that, just in the taxes, right?
Yeah.
I sure like it with Nevada. We don't have any income tax.
Yes, that's nice.
Makes a huge difference for us, especially us low-income folks over in Hawthorne. Look at that nice barn there. But we've been really trimming our budgets, haven't we, Kelly?
Oh, boy, haven't we
we've been baking bread and
making
man,
all
we're
our
like
own stuff.
trying to grow as many vegetables as we can, and it's just the high prices. Look at that view. Not to worry everybody. Look, here's some lumber. Yep, lumber operation. Getting a little scenic tour. So glad everyone could come along with us. Get so many nice comments and nice interactions. We met quite a few subscribers. We had, like I said, my friend Tim came all the way down from the Mount Shasta area, and he's visited, and it was kind of nice, and he gave Kelly some money for gas money today. He paid for all the gas today, basically. Yep. That was really nice. Thank you, Tim. He lives up in Weed, California. But, of course, I'm a big promoter of Nevada, but I will say that I think, as you can see going through this area of Genoa, that Nevada is a lot more than just sagebrush,
Definitely
and I think our state is really underrated. And once you get off the main places that people go, like Vegas would be an example. Nothing wrong with Las Vegas, but there's more to Nevada than just Las Vegas. There's a lot of different areas. So, but I was really surprised that people thought that Genoa looked like New England. So, yeah, growing up I didn't know any better, and I just would climb down these mountains right here, and my dad would pick me up, drive me back up to the lake. I'm all talkative today, this morning. I don't normally have an energy drink. I just got through drinking a whole energy drink, and I can't stop talking nonstop.
That's true.
On the other side of those mountains is Lake Tahoe. There it is. Trailhead.
I think this is it. Or is it further
There it is, right there.
Right here.
There's the trailhead, everybody. Let's make that right. And there's the parking. How nice, right?
Yeah, right.
I think our skis are gonna have to stay in the vehicle today.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, everybody, we're here at the trailhead for the Faye-Luther trailhead, the Carson Valley Trail Association. We're right here on Foothill Road, and you'll notice that as we progress up the trailhead, of course, we're in Nevada, and we're going to cross over to California. Just as on the other side of that hedge, there's a hedge on a tree line right there. On the other side of that tree line, that'll be California. So if you notice this row of pine trees, it's marking this lot. Well, on the other side in the corner, right about there, is the state line. And this side is Nevada. And what's that other state on the other side? I keep forgetting. What's that other state?
California.
Oh, California. Hey, California's over there.
See, caution snakes, but I don't think that'll be a problem today. It's too cool for it.
No, it's almost snowing. On the side of the trail, I found this railroad tie. It says California Trail on it, National Historic Trail. And it says the Carson Trail upland travel. Quote, the trail, on leaving camp, entered a strip of upland covered with wild sage and brush, through which run several mountain streams of much beauty. Silas Newcomb, August 28th, 1850. So right about where the tree line ends is the state line, and it comes right across here. I'm kind of curious to see if they have a state line marker on a trail. Hey puppies! Welcome to Nevada, puppy dogs. Welcome to Nevada, just crossed the state line. That was fun, Kelly. Those dogs were all so well behaved.
Yeah.
And they sure had an opinion, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Particularly
Cute.
the older one.
Yeah. There are several choices and trails that you can pick. Here's Job's Peak Ranch Trailhead, Valley View Loop, the Appaloosa Trail, Lonesome Trail. I would recommend downloading a little map. You can get a map online, just download it if you're curious to check out all the different routes. I'm really liking this little trail.
I like it too.
Yeah, pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
And it's so close, to where we were going.
Right.
It wasn't 10 minutes ago, it was snowing like crazy.
Right, yeah. We might still do it again. You never know.
There's looking back towards Genoa, Nevada, and the Carson Valley. We are in California now. So quiet here. So you like my outdoor wardrobe?
Yeah,
Think it looks better than purple?
Well, I don't know. Okay, purple's good on me, but I like camouflage colors on you.
Yeah. You said you couldn't even see me for a while.
Nope. As soon as I got off of the trail, I couldn't see you anymore.
That's the whole point. Okay, looking at the trails right here, we decided to take this sandy trail instead of the lonesome trail. We're gonna take this one, hook in up here up to the Appaloosa Trail, make a whole loop all the way around back like that. Look at the Carson Valley, Kelly.
Oh, it's really beautiful up here.
Yeah, pastoral setting. It's always a little bit cooler up this way when we go this way because it's kind of the shady side of the mountain.
Right. These trails are possible by the Bureau of Land Management, Nevada State Parks, Department of Agriculture, Carson Valley Trails, and the Washoe Tribe.
The whole trail has views along it of the beautiful Carson Valley. So Kelly, what my parents used to do up at Lake Tahoe, we'd get these sprigs of Jeffrey pine and ponderosa pine, and you put them in water, and you make pine water from them. And apparently the pine water has a lot of vitamin C. And one time I had like a minor, I guess it was like food poisoning or something. And I was actually down at Walker Lake, matter of fact, and I had some of that pine water from this, and it's kind of that resin in it or whatever. I don't know if what was in my stomach, maybe it was a bacteria or something, but I immediately, within a couple hours, felt better. I love the natural shape of this mountain mahogany. It looks like a nice little shade tree almost. You don't normally see them like this. All these trailheads are very, very well marked. It's very nice for a short hike. If you come in here, you're not going to get lost. It's snowing a little bit. Got some snow coming down now still. It's not unpleasant, but those big ridges up there in the mountains, that's just on the other side of Lake Tahoe. This is the Appaloosa Trail. Here we go, history lesson, Appaloosa. So the Appaloosa Valley, I believe in Washington, Oregon area, the Nez Perce used to live there, and they raised horses there in the Appaloosa Valley, and they called them Appaloosa. And the coloration of the Appaloosa horse goes back to ancient times. The Chinese even had some horses that were spotted like that, but they were excellent horses. I'm surprised they call this the Appaloosa Trail, but we have seen a lot of indication of horses. Yes, that's road apples. Horses on this trail, so maybe that's why they call it the Appaloosa Trail. But that's a great North American breed of saddle horses, the Appaloosa. Kelly's walking right by these boulders here. We're right on the border of the snow line, and we're getting that snow a little bit more, like I said. Not a drop of water in here. If you notice, the surface is sandy, so I'm sure it drains very quickly and very permeable. But the trail itself is really easy on the feet. So if you're prone to get sore feet, then this is the trail for you. Swing around. So Kelly, you know, I went to George Whittle High School, which is just on the other side of the mountain in Douglas County on the Tahoe side. You know, I must have been spoiled because when I was growing up, even though I had to, split wood and ride the school bus home, that they had now George Whittle High School, that's a public high school.
Yes,
and
it is.
Anyway, they had a dress code there, no long hair. And back in the day when I could have grown long hair, the rule was they said no young men or boys at the high school could grow long hair. But my friend on the school bus, he used to ride the school bus towards the end of the route, and he was a Washoe Indian. Yeah, he had that beautiful long jet black hair, of course. But Heck, I couldn't even grow that nowadays, even if I wanted to.
And now you can.
I know, I know. Now I could if I wanted to. I don't have any hair left to grow. That's just not fair.
You got cheated.
We got hungry, so we picked a nice big boulder to have our lunch. What did we have today, Kelly?
Well, we're having sandwiches with some fruit.
Cookies for later, right?
Yeah, cookies are in the car. We have to work to get those.
Look how yummy and healthy that is. A lot of artichoke hearts and a lot of berries and kiwi fruit and that kind of thing. What do you think, Kelly? You think I'm still young enough to strike it rich?
Hey, maybe you can.
Maybe. Maybe I should get myself a spread like that place.
That would be
yeah,
something, wouldn't it? Isn't that
no,
a beautiful place?
I'm happy for them. That's a really nice, it's like a bigger home, and it's got a nice little cattle ranch around it, and a nice barn, nice property.
We can come up here and look at it
For
and they
free.
can do all the work
Yeah, and I don't have to fix the fences or do any of that.
Uh-uh.
But isn't that a beautiful?
Yeah, it is.
It's a beautiful pastoral shot from here, and what a nice little ranch. Just had to share that with everybody. No, I'm happy with my little house, and I'm happy that they have that nice place. You know, it's just I'm just admiring it. It is a nice little place,
Yeah, that's
and it's a beautiful view. Actually, I hope they can watch my video and see what their place looks like from here. I'm sure they've probably been up in the same spot too, but yeah, real nice little cattle operation. So Kelly, what did you think of our nice short hike here?
Oh, I liked it. It was beautiful.
Yeah, would you be willing to come back here again? Would you
Yeah.
recommend this?
Yes, I would. And it's not bad to even go by yourself.
Yes, and there's enough people out here. I think everybody could. It's a good crowd, and I think all the ladies could feel safe and secure. Yes, we've seen several. We just saw a nice lady that was by herself walking a little dog, and so it's a good place close into town.
Yeah.
I think this is where we saw that big rattlesnake last year. And then there was a bunch of longhorn cattle right up in there. Well, it looks like the road's been graded, so I don't think it's going to be washed out. I think we're good. No worries. There's a wild horse. There he comes. He's curious. There they are. He's curious. Yeah. It's kind of cute. Oh no, he's coming over. Maybe he'll come up here. They're just curious.
All three of them are coming over here.
They're just. That's how horses get. They get, curious. They get excited. They're just kind of checking us out, like what's going on. Yeah. That one. There they are. I like the black one over there. See the one in the left? So just drive by slow, probably go by them. I think if I stepped out, it'd probably spook them.
Yeah.
They don't see too many people. You know, that's how horses get when they don't see people much. They get excited like that. They do. There's that. There's the one I like the color on. This one right here. There he is. Well, they got a good place to live, that's for sure. Coming through Ryan Canyon on the way home, and here's a monument that I wanted to show Kelly. Let's take a look at this, Kelly.
Okay.
Now this person, she was killed in a ATV accident, an off-road four-wheeler, I believe, something along those lines.
Right. I knew her. Her name was Debbie Ravelis Roberts. You know, my son told me about her because I had moved away, and he told me that she had died, and I went to school with her. I actually thought it was in a different location. I didn't realize it was up here.
So Debbie, she was in like a grade below your grade at school?
I would say 2 years.
2 years below, yeah.
Maybe 3.
So pretty close in age then.
Yes, very close.
And you knew her personally?
Yes, I did.
That's very tragic.
Yeah.